You know how you have a stack of mail? The stuff that you don't really have time to look at. It's not a bill. It's not that important. But at the same time, you got to give it a little bit of time. So you have to look at it before you throw it away type of thing. Well, I had a whole stack of stuff that was kind of like that. Stuff that I didn't really care about. So here's this one I kind of kept aside. I didn't throw away right away because of the colors of the envelope. It was kind of pretty. But without really realizing it, once I started going through this pile and putting, the throwaway stuff in that pile and the shredder stuff in this pile, this was the regular garbage pile, which was mostly the envelopes. And without even realizing it, I started like gluing stuff together and making a little kind of booklet. So the flap to this envelope is glued to the other envelope here. And then this, how did I get this stuck in there? Oh, okay. And then the flap of this envelope is right here glued to a piece of a file folder. So this was a big piece of folder. It was from when last year Bob was, at the hospital, and when he got discharged, we had a whole bunch of papers. So this pocket was full of papers, and it was from the hospital. So I folded it in half and just stuck it to the envelope. So now I already got like a booklet going, all from junk, right? So then I have additional brochures, and I'm going to just keep building on this. So I actually already kind of put some of this stuff in like in order. Here is, here from Delta, the Sky Miles credit card. So here's one of their brochures, right? This great big thing. But I could actually put it right here and sew it in this, and then I have this fold out. You know what? Hold on, guys. I'm going to bring you out so you're not right in my face, or I'm not right in your face. So maybe you can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit better. Okay. So this is a brochure that came in the mail. And if I sew it in right there, then I have 1 page, 2 page, and then once this is sewn in, I have kind of like an accordion expandable bit that I can either, journal on. I can gesso over it. I can make some homemade gesso. I can use some watered down acrylic paint, or I can even glue other paper on top of it. So this here is another piece of that file folder that I tore up. So the other half is already in here, and this is the other half. And so I just fold that in half, and now we have the bottom pocket is now a side tuck. See, and I just keep building on it, and I can sew this together. I can put regular paper in here, like copy paper, or I can just keep using junk mail. So this is a piece of junk from Aaron's, which is a rental place. I don't know why I get any mail from them. I've never done business there. But it was probably just something, a blanket mailing or current resident. So, but that fits here. So I can alter that and put it in there. So a lot of times with prescriptions, we get information. So my guy was on some painkillers at one time, and this is for the painkiller. So there's 2 little pages here and a pocket right here. So I can use other junk mail and stuff it in there. So my point is, we can kind of make stuff out of almost anything, you know, instead of shredding it and putting it in the garbage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 20 pieces of mail, 20 pieces of mail, and I'm going to make something out of it. I'm going to paint over some of the pages. I'm going to cover some up with other paper. But I challenge you to do the same thing. Okay? So 20 pieces of junk mail. The envelopes, brochures, file folder. It doesn't even have to be from a hospital. It could be a regular file folder. But 20 pieces of something that otherwise would just be garbage. And let's make something. So here is a couple of larger envelopes. I think this is where I started gluing some of them together. Okay, now this is a larger envelope here. See, it's upside down. So I've got two little tuck spots here, and 2 other envelopes are already glued. See? I just licked them, used the adhesive that's already there, and now I have a window here. But see? I've got some envelope pockets. I've got a window here that I can utilize, or I can cover the whole thing up so that it's like a journal page. And then I have the original flap right here that I'm not going to glue it down because I'm going to use it like pockets so I can put like other pieces of junk mail. This one, a square, this came to my business address. Well, it's my same home address, but see, I got a tuck spot here. I had ordered something from the Container Store, and they sent me this little folder thing was enclosed in it, so I'm going to use this. I have more junk mail. What's this one? This one is the Bite Squad, so it's that one of those food delivery things, and I already glued it to a Delta Airlines brochure because I got a couple of those. But see, the ones that show the outdoor stuff, I might not even cover that one up. So, and then what else do I have? Oh, I can take an envelope. See, this is, I think this is what my car insurance came in. I get these nice big windows from State Farm. But I was going to make like a flipper out of it. You know what I mean? So that it kind of almost like a tip-in, but with paper. So you can be able to journal. Maybe I'll cover this up and then glue it down. And then this side will be like a tuck spot. Or I could even make like a paper clip out of it. It doesn't have to be little to be an altar paper clip. It can be something big, right? I've got a couple of little paper clips. I got some big paper clips. But I can alter, you know, glue this in, put a piece of paper on in each side so that the whole thing is a paper clip. Don't have to use a big one either. Can use a little one. But the limitations are only in your brain. You know what I mean? So here's another piece of garbage. PetSmart. So this is bigger than the whole thing, but I don't think I care. I can actually tuck it in the spot right here and let it be taller on purpose. So I'm not sure how many pieces I have here yet, but I'm going to use 20. And I want you guys to go through that stack of mail that's in the corner that you've been avoiding. And I want you to find 20 things to make something out of. And we'll see how it all evolves. And you can cover it up. You don't even have to let it be known that it was junk mail. You can cover everything up. Or you can just coffee treat it, collage over it. Take a whole piece of designer paper and cover it up, or just cover it with blank paper and coffee stain it. You know, I think we need to use our garbage. We're throwing way too much stuff into landfills, don't you think? That's the end of my political rant. But we are junk journalers, so let's make something out of our junk. You know, it's fun to use all the designer papers, but we got junk. Let's use it. Don't you think? So where can I use this? Maybe I can tape it here. But you can get really creative with your flaps. You know what I mean? Especially when things kind of open up. And then I get a lot from just to Discover. I don't know why. I've never applied for their card either, but and here is just a remittance for, I don't know, probably car insurance or something. But I can glue this in and make another tuck spot somewhere. And you know, do it right here. On the back of this. And then I can have an envelope. Oh, excuse me, an envelope pocket right here. So I don't know if anybody's going to join me in this, but 20 pieces. 20 pieces of junk from the stack of mail that's in the corner that you've been avoiding going through. And let's put it all together and make something out of it. Use the flaps. Get creative with that little glue strip that's in them. You know what I mean? So, see here? It's just an envelope glued to an envelope. Kelly does this all the time, and she ends up with 3 or 4, you know, flip outs. And see, this one I might not even cover up, because that's a pretty cool picture. Actually, it's really pretty. Maybe I'll let that be my theme. And I can coffee stain this. I can take a tea bag. I've got a couple of dry ones right here. But you can take wet and just smear it over the surface of it. And when it dries, it'll have your tea staining on it. You don't have to dip stuff to tea stain. You don't get junk mail in Canada. How do you get away with that? Holy moly. Jamie, really? That's crazy. Well, I know you get envelopes, so you still get mail, right? And you probably, do you get sale papers from like your grocery stores and stuff like that? Because that's real cool paper too. I don't have any ad papers. I think my mom's still using them. Oh my God, the sky is absolutely beautiful, you guys. We had a nasty, nasty rain earlier. And the sky is blue and the clouds are pink. And the rainbow is still outside my window. I think I have to let you guys go so I can take a picture. But go to your junk. Let's make something. 20 pieces of mail. Maybe I'll make a video and put it on my YouTube and kind of put it out there as a challenge. Because I know there's a lot of people that watch my stuff that aren't even in our group. But let me know. Go through your garbage. 20 pieces of mail. I'm going to go take a picture before my rainbow ultimately goes away. And I'll post it for you. I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Thanks for hanging out. And thank you for the wonderful mail. You don't get... Where are you, Kat? Who doesn't get junk mail? That's terrible. Especially for a junk journaler. All right, I'm going to go get a picture. Uh-oh, I think my rainbow is fading. Oh. All right, never mind about the rainbow. But I know you can figure something out. Go to your recycle bin. Use your cereal box. Use your oatmeal container. Use the packet that the oatmeal came out of for a pocket. 20 different things. Now you can use more if you want to, but I'm going to use at least 20 and maybe a few pieces of copy paper just so I have some real paper pages instead of it all being this heavier cardstock stuff. So, thanks for hanging out with me once again. I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Go have fun in your garbage. We can do it.